Good morning. We want to talk to you today a little bit about who we are, what we are, and give you a better understanding so that there are no misunderstandings. Let's use that term. Yeah? We have said to many humans, we are likened to you. We are the same as you, but we are not physically focused at this time. We are consciousness, we are energy emanating from our source. And in this non resistive state, of which we are a part of, there is nothing causing our energy centers to close. There is nothing causing our source ability to flow to us, and therefore we have access to what you would call wisdom and knowledge or understanding of life that might be a little bit different than what you view in the lives you're living. You see, but you also have this option available to you in the feel and release process of mastery when you decide to incorporate your source or allow, not deny, yeah, the energy that wants to flow to you from all that is by feeling and releasing the experiences that you are going through rather than containing them or holding them inside the energy centers or your body, and therefore disallowing your source to have full access to you. That's really the only difference between what we are and what you are, you see. So we want to eliminate any thought or idea that this is an elevated consciousness, that this is somehow higher than you, or any judgment that we are wiser. Yeah, it is not the case. It is simply an allowing or not allowing of energy that is occurring in the exchanges we are having, you see. Isn't it good to know that you have this access, that you have this ability, and that the only thing that you have to do to have this is to allow it, you see. And what do we mean by allow? Well, we have talked to you about this before, that experiences are going to feel. You are a sensing, feeling being. And with those feelings that you have, you are making preferences or deciding what it is that you would like to experience in the life you're in and in the upcoming lifetimes that you will have. This is why you are feeling or sensing. And every time you have a feeling, then we have told you that the high vibration of all that is receives that feeling and elevates it, to that vibration. And so now what you have access to or availability of in your source, in you, is this high energy that you have committed through the suffering or joy, whichever way you have created it. It's yours. It's in this bank account that belongs to you. So when you come into alignment, and by alignment we mean an opening up or aligning up, yes, of the energy of source and its ability to be allowed into the system that is you in whatever experience you are having, because know it or not, a human is multifaceted or experiencing many things at one time without even their awareness of it. So your ability to focus in the present reality that you are in, and then remember that you are the source energy, becomes difficult because of these senses. But if you can actually get yourself to the understanding that you are this source and that there is two of you, the experiencer, the human, the vessel, the tool that is doing the experiences for you. And then there is you, the high part of you that is receiving the benefit of those experiences and being lifted by them. When you can finally adjust your focus or hone it to the point where you don't become the experience, where you don't decide to just be the human, and therefore all of your focus, hear this, all of that life force, energy, or focus goes into the human experience. It actually expands in suffering. Did you get that? Because you have forgotten about this other counterpart of you, this source part of you, you see. You've become the human, as we would say it, yeah? We've never said that it isn't a difficult task or that it doesn't require a lot of intention and focus. It does. But everything that a being, let's use that term, is doing does require this focus. You would not be in the physical form that you are in if the high part of you wasn't having the ability to focus, to cast out or project out its consciousness into whatever reality it is wanting to experience, you see. So now you're in the reality. Now you have to remember the same, yeah? As you project out, now you are projecting out as source into the human vessel. And now that you have to remind yourself and the experiencer, the tool, yeah, that it is just an experiencer, that it is just assisting you in preferences of what it is you would like to see in your life, you see. Now, based upon how much you can agree to let go of experiences in your judgment or condemnation of it will adjust or allow the amount of energy that you can receive as you are experiencing as a human. And as you decide not to judge experiences, not to condemn them, not to make other people responsible for you closing up your centers and not allowing or denying your source, actually, when you can start to realize that you have the ability to remain open in spite of what it is you are feeling and still receive the energy of your source, your life will begin to flow. Things will start to come to you that are very satisfying, that feel good to you. You will have less irritations or things that are problematic to you. And of course, there will be things that you will experience upon the plane, such as the demise of those that you love, the changeover or the conversion from being human to not being human. Yeah, some of these things are not avoidable, and of course, human will feel sorrowful. Let's use that term as they go through them. But the everyday nuances, the everyday things that are occurring that are problematic for you, will be greatly reduced by the amount of energy that you either allow or disallow to you. You see. So we just wanted to go over this with you again today and make you aware that this conduit, this energy source, this divinity that you call it, is a part of everything. It's a part of us. It's a part of you. It's a part of every experiencer wherever they are. It is part of them. Yeah. And it is by your approval or your agreement, by how you will use it, how you will allow it to flow to you. It's not going to be able to force its way in if you have shut the door to it. So when you hang on to an experience and you feel justified in hanging on to the experience because in some way you feel as though for, letting it go is letting someone off the hook, remember that the only one that is on the hook is you. You are denying your own energy. You are denying yourself the life that you could have. If you were just able to feel and release the experience and move from it to the preference, you would very quickly obtain or get what it is you're wanting in your life. I want to end this recording today by telling you, and we mean this with all of the intention that we hold, that there is simply nothing that a human cannot achieve in the life that they are living based upon what they allow, based upon the energy they allow, you see. So pay attention. Where is it that you are pinching yourself off or closing off and using others or experiences as the reason to do so? Because you are denying your own energy, you're denying your own source, you see. Once you really get this understanding and you can employ the tactics that we have been giving you from week to week, you can start to get that wonderful life, that flow, that ease that can come to you in a life that's already created, by the way. It's already here, yeah, by everything you have ever experienced. It can very naturally start to flow to you, not necessarily in exactly the experience you're calling for, but in the feeling that you want to feel because of the experience you're calling for. This is how it will arrive. Good day.